Hi, you guys. I'm back. How are y'all today? I'm back. Yay. Okay, I clapped for myself. Yes, I did. So, we're going to be talking about common sense. It's not so common. And I decided to make this video because we get so many people that um, are trying to level up and date and do things the correct way. And sometimes people just don't even take the moment to pause and think to use common sense. And I think this is very important because this is how a lot of women get messed up by not using their common sense and doubting themselves. And instead of looking, to the obvious, they act very, you know, stuck. So the common sense needs to come in first and foremost. Okay. Um, like some of the questions that you guys ask have common sense answers. And so before you ask a question, make sure you answer it yourself with your own common sense. And then if it's not helpful to you, then ask the question because I think a lot of people get, um, you know, confused on to follow someone's instruction or to use their own common sense. It's a little bit of both. You gotta put what you obviously know and combine it with some tips, that fit your lifestyle. So please use that common sense in the dating world and how to deal with people, et cetera, et cetera, what to wear. It's common sense in a lot of things. So, you know how a lot of people will ask me, well, how do I get a man's attention? Okay, common sense, baby. Men are visual creatures. Look good. Pick one that you're out of their league. That is common sense. We're going to go with that. Okay. Thank you. And a lot of times we can answer our own dilemmas with just regular good old fashioned common sense. A lot of people ask me, how did I get all this knowledge and information and learn all this? I think it's just a little bit of experience and a lot of bit of common sense. Okay. Uh, Confirmation, yes, you do. Common sense will always give you confirmation as well. Um, so, a man is attracted with his eye. So you're always going to have to look good in order to get their attention. If you're not getting that attention, they're not attracted to you. Okay. So, sometimes we get stuck in wondering why someone is not, giving us the time of day, not walking over, ABC. You're probably just not attractive to them or their type. So let's move on from that whole question and get into what type of men is going to cross the room for me. Let's get into picking targets. So, picking a target is also going to require a lot of common sense. A target is someone that is going to be the person who is your focus on getting the bag from. Okay. So, a target is going to be someone easy to get the bag from, not hard to get the bag from, not a challenge to get the bag from, not confusing on how to get the bag from them, but an easy, drawn out target with a dot in the middle that is easy to see and aim for. Okay. So a target is going to be easy to get money out of. If you are not choosing the correct target, use common sense to figure out the correct target. Okay. Um, right. And I'm doing this video because it's going to help a lot of people just take a moment and use that common sense instead of freaking out or becoming over emotional or not thinking they're doing the correct thing. So, When in doubt, if you can't get my videos, if you don't have my book, just go to good old fashioned common sense. It will help you out, I promise. Um, mhm. It is a gift, right? So, yeah, whenever you come across a problem, common sense will help you solve it faster than, being nervous and trying to think of something quick to say or reacting emotionally. So always go back to that common sense when you have an issue or a question. And people that use their common sense is, people that use their common sense are going to be more likely to help give you the best advice. Thank you, Glamour. A sprinkle, sprinkle girl. I like the little flying emoji super bird or whatever. That's cute. Thank you. So let me let me expand this. Okay. Bethany Fish, expanding topics on, okay, when you're on a date, you are the lady, you are the feminine one. The man is trying to impress you. You are not supposed to come up with topics, baby. That's his job, to entertain you, to impress you. Okay. So awkward silence will make them figure that part out for you. So you don't have to do that. Um, I mhm. So this is think about the old movies. Okay. Think about the old Hollywood movies. And whenever you saw a woman and a man out together, the man would lead the conversation. The woman would just sit and agree and laugh and, interact with the man. But the man would always be trying to make sure she was comfortable, that she was entertained, that she wasn't bored, blah, 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 blah. That's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to be the person that because if they ask you out, they're trying to entertain you. They're trying to get to know you. They're trying to impress you. So therefore, you have no need to sit there and try to figure out how to fill up empty space in the conversation. That's their job. Okay. So let them keep that job. Um, the woman would just act as she's enjoying. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to have silence. Sometimes it's good to have thoughts. Sometimes it's good to not be talking the entire time. Sometimes sitting in silence creates chemistry or a sense of connection. Okay. So just allow that. Don't always have to be talking and blabbing. Okay. Any level up movie inspirations? There's so many, but, my daughter Sasha, she wanted to watch because we were going through, Netflix, and she wanted to watch, what was that movie? It wasn't really a level up movie, it was more of a level up in self-value. I think it was she wanted to watch Legally Blonde because it had a little chihuahua in it, and, we have a chihuahua, so she was like, "Oh, let's watch this movie. It looks cute. There's a dog in it." But basically, what's her name? Elle in the movie. She was a pygmisha and went all the way across the United States and got into Harvard so she could chase her dude that broke up with her. And she ended up finding a better man anyway. But it was basically her using what she knew and how she knew how to use it to better place her as a lawyer. Like she used her girly smarts and her common sense to win a case, by knowing what hair products do. Yeah, Legally Blonde. So use what you know, use your common sense, shine the best way you can shine, and don't allow other people to make you work extra hard for their attention that they don't deserve. They're there to impress you, not the other way around. So, you know. Um, mhm. If a man asks you what you can do for me, he's out of your league. He is out of your league. If a man asks you what can you do for me, he's out of your league. I don't even understand that. Is that a statement or a question? Mhm. If a man asks me that, I'm gonna ask him, well, what can't you do for yourself? Because I need to know all your weaknesses. That's what I'd be like, oh, what can't you do for yourself that you need a woman to do for you? Okay. Yeah. So, advice for easily offended and emotionally triggered people. Stay away from them. Um, Here's my thing. If you always have to walk on eggshells around people and worried about offending them or upsetting them or hurting their feelings, they're probably not going to be someone that you can really hang around a lot. So maybe just um, find someone who has the same type of mentality as you do. If you're trying to hang around somebody, but I feel that oversensitive people kind of put a burden on others because they can't really just be who they are. Why do men run when women finally give love, and why do they give love when the woman don't want love? What's the logic? Men run because you haven't asked them for any money yet. You're trying to give them love, and men aren't the same type of lovers as women are. Okay, men are more physical creatures. They're more sexual, and they're less about this love thing. That's more of a woman thing. That's for our children. That's that maternal instinct. Men only want to talk about love when they no longer have your attention or have access to you because it's more of an ownership thing after that. It's still not about love. Okay. If you want a man to say you love them, ask them for some money. Ask them for a large sum of money. And I'm sure they'll start talking about love very soon because that's what men always talk about when you start asking for that money. Okay. They're still not gonna mean it. It's not gonna be true. They're just gonna try to deflect your attention away from that money. You'll get what you want, the illusion of love, but it's not really gonna be a permanent change. But at least you'll like what you hear. Sure. How can I appear mysterious? I don't talk too much, as you say, but still showing that I am not stupid. Um, if you feel the need to prove that you're not stupid, you know, if you feel the need to prove that you're not stupid, what are you trying to validate? You know, I'm sure most people aren't stupid. What you're trying to do is get him to spend his money and get him interested in you on a feminine level, not on a masculine level. Okay. And when you're trying to prove your intelligence, that's more of a masculine thing. Okay. Most people have common sense. Most people have enough intellect. Most people have graduated high school. Most people have, enough knowledge to not be considered stupid in this world. So work on just impressing him with your femininity and your charm. Okay. I think they did this poll online when they asked a man, like if they gave their girlfriend or if they gave a woman this much money, and the which woman would you respond to better? The woman who bought you a gift, the woman that saved her money, or the woman that bought herself a pair of shoes, a dress, and some lipstick? Which one would you appreciate more? And the man all said the one that bought herself a dress, lipstick, and shoes with the money that he gave her. because she cares about herself. She cares the way she looks, and he's gonna be represented well when he takes her out, and it shows that she values herself more than she values, the actual money, and that she values herself more because she didn't turn around and buy him something with the gift that he gave her, which would be frustrating. So, men love feminine women who love themselves because it makes them feel as if they have something special that is very rare. Okay. Um, Only feminine men like love to be spoiled by women with material things because they can't get them on their own. So a masculine man will already have access to whatever he needs, and he won't need to be gifted or given money or whatever by women. So that will be a more of a feminine man. So to my understanding, a masculine man. I'm gonna have to start saying masculine men now because we have too many types of men these days. So, a masculine man appreciates a woman who loves herself and is feminine. Okay, because y'all know we got some dusties up in here that's a little bit feminine. Um, what to give a rich man on his birthday? A card, good old birthday card, maybe a nice pen that, just a little pen, just something simple. They already have everything. They just want to know that you thought about them. You know, maybe a nice handwritten card, blah, 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 and a nice pen. Okay. Okay. Your potential keeps giving you compliments. It's a bit much. I just giggle and say thank you. What are some different responses? You're so sweet. Aw, I appreciate that. Just change it up. Well, you should see me in Versace. Well, you should see me in some um, nice heels. Get yourself some shopping. Thank you, Patricia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Shira. How do I deal with deep emotional pain despite of having more than enough money, not working, turning heads, but still there's emptiness that I don't know how to feel? Love you. Patricia, let me see. Where are you? Perhaps you're missing a spiritual aspect of self. Hey, why don't do you have a form of spirituality? Do you have a form of deeper meaning of life? Have you looked into something that is more fulfilling or creative? Do you create? Are you an artist? Can you draw? Do you have something to push into a creative outlet? A lot of people feel like that because they're not creating. We are natural creators. Women are very creative. You don't have anything to create. Start creating something. Draw, paint, dance, learn an instrument, do something. You know, um, for me, you're a being here that's not doing anything, that's not creating anything, that's not adding anything. So figure out how to add something to the world, whether it's creative or whatever you like. But get you a hobby, learn something, learn a new language, learn how to play the piano or the guitar, or, learn how to paint, take some art lessons, go to school for whatever you want to go to school for, start a business, and starting a business is not all about the money either. It's a challenge of growing a business and a company and creating something and creating a brand and grow. It's almost like raising a child. So figure out something that you would like to do and start creating. Hmm. Um, sure. Can you give a price range or hint? But how do you return for cash if he paid with a card? I don't think we need to really worry about how much money something costs and how to return it and da 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 da. Da. You can sell it online. You can sell it on eBay. You can sell it on Poshmark. You can with tags still on it. Okay. You don't have to really take it back to the store. You can sell it online. People will buy it quick, especially if it's a new item, and the money will go straight into your PayPal or your account. Okay. So whatever they buy you, if you can't exchange it, if you don't have the credit card, go put it up online, baby, sell it. Um, mhm. How can I start donating? You have done a lot for me, and you still fueling it. Oh, Queen's Cuisine. If you don't have the little dollar sign button down there, you can donate to my Cash app. I'm gonna put it in the comments. It's Shira7 with the dollar sign, capital S, capital R, capital S at the end. Bless. You can donate there. Thank you. It's an app you can download. How to stop feeling anxious at work. Stop drinking coffee all day. Get you some chamomile tea, maybe some CBD oil. Take a couple drops and be like, how are you? Do that. Girl, why are you anxious at work? I don't be, when I had a job, I wasn't working half the time. How you gonna be anxious? Yes, videos on after marriage. It's the game's still the same, except you live together. Sure, how to tease a man in a feminine way. Play hard to get, but still act interested. Okay, so y'all listen to my videos at work. Y'all don't be working, but that's the best thing because you're trying to figure out how to get money at work. You can double money. Okay, you're following my advice of coming to Texas on holiday to find me a rich husband. How do I tell them that I'm only there on holiday, but would like to settle down there in a feminine, classy way? I'm thinking about moving down here. Most people, if you tell them you're thinking about moving down here, especially from Texas, they're gonna try to convince you to move down here. They be like, "I'll show you around." They'll be extra friendly and trying to get you to come because they be trying to recruit people. I'll show you around if you need a friend. That's how you get in good too, because they'll be like, "Oh, well, I'll take you around. I'll show you around. I'll make sure you don't get lost or you get in the right area." So they'll probably be more interested in helping you get down here than you think. Um, do I believe in free love? If so, can we meet? I don't believe in free love of anything. Free love of self. Ah, Billy. Free love is when you alone with your lotion. That's free love, baby. Um, I missed the question. Ah, I'm gonna scroll up and see. Sorry. Shanice, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Recommend places to freestyle in San Antonio. I don't live in San Antonio. Try the Riverwalk. It's very touristy in San Antonio. So I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you. You'd have to ask someone from San Antonio. I'm from Houston. And yeah. Thank you, Marcus G. Marcus came and he donated. What, Marcus? Congrats on 100K. Now give me some. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Marcus. Thank you. There you go. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, he must have got a promotion. Hey, he leveling up too. Hey. So Let me zoom in because so I can see these comments bigger. Shira, would you date a rich man shorter than you? I sure would. Shoot. I have a non-identical twin sister. Should we go out together or alone? Go out alone, baby. That's how you meet people, alone. Who's my favorite musician or artist? You already know that. Oh, there goes the answer. Hold on. Hello? No, I told you. Okay, you need me to bring it? Okay, I'll be there in a second. Bye, love you. Well, there was the answer. I gotta go because Sasha left her lunch, and good thing I'm home to bring it to her. So, thank you, Sarah. We are so proud of Marcus. Yes, Sarah is proud of you, Marcus. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But mommy duty calls. I gotta go take Sasha her lunch. It's just around the corner. So, poor thing, and she's skinny too. She gotta eat. So I gotta go. I'll see you later.